Holly, and I am an intern at Recovered and Restored Eating Disorder Therapy Center. Today, I'm going to be talking about a very important part of recovery, and that is resting. Whenever I work with clients, I often work with what is our relationship with food? How do we view our body? What parts of diet culture do we see in our lives? All of which are very important parts of recovery, and we often overlook, or maybe the aspect of rest goes unnoticed. But it is so important to our recovery journeys, and I hope to highlight today ways that we can incorporate rest into our daily lives. The very first thing that I'll talk about is meditation. To no surprise, meditation is on this list. Whether that is going to be more of a traditional form of meditation, like sitting down, grounding ourselves, focusing on our breath, letting our thoughts pass by freely without judgment. All of that is very wonderful. But I also understand for some that just doesn't work. So I also want to offer an alternative. Maybe being out in nature, whether that's going for a quiet walk or just sitting outside. Choose one color and try to identify in your area everything that matches that color. It's a way to quiet our brains, focus, and hopefully work in deep breathing. This is maybe an untraditional way of meditation that I hope can offer some calm and peace in your day. One thing that is very great about meditation is that it can be done in 5 minutes. I know recovery can feel like a full-time job, often on top of other full-time jobs or full-time school or being a parent. There's a lot that goes into this. So I hope this is a quick way you can weave in some rest throughout your day. Another aspect is going to be prioritizing sleep. When we sleep, our mind and our body does amazing things for us in terms of healing. Making sure we're getting at least 8 hours of sleep a day, or if that's incorporating a nap. All of these things allow our body to rest and our mind to rest, which is so important whenever we're working through recovery day after day. The other tip that I can give is going to be taking a break from movement. I often hear this as a really hard aspect of recovery, and it was for me personally. It involves trying to learn how to re-trust our bodies. If movement is part of your journey right now, then we often enjoy it. But there may be times whenever our body is telling us that it's tired, that it may be not fully energized. Maybe it's sore from a previous movement that we did. It's okay to listen to that body and say, today, I'm not going to incorporate movement into my day. And then finally, the last tip that I have is taking a social break. We all have social batteries, and sometimes it's okay to recharge those. It's necessary. Whether this is skipping on weekend plans or putting our phone away so we're not on social media. All of these interactions are usually wonderful, but if our body and our mind is telling us that we need a break, it's okay to spend some alone time, to maybe do some self-care, journaling, taking a bath if you like. Something that recharges and focuses on ourselves is an amazing way to incorporate rest into your day. All of these forms of rest is a way of telling our mind and our body, thank you for everything that you do for me every single day. It can be hard, but you are so worth the rest in recovery.